Life so simple with a bag of weed. And that's something we got acetone. I just roll up on the stars at night. I just roll up on the stars at night. 3, 2, 1, I'm taking off, yeah, yeah. In my rocket ship, I'm gone, yeah, yeah. I just roll up on the stars at night. I just roll up on the stars at night.
3, 2, 1, I throw the ass ahead. He be in himself, he on that shit again. Fell out with his friends, he still taking over. If you keep it up with Charlie, he gon' take it over. Roll around my gear to put his
I'll bring you up until his smoke can get here, bro.
Pull up trying to fuck, but
get here, I'm gonna bring you up second.
Now he don't wanna take out, and he paid for dinner. Only thing they served dog food, that's why she had it, man. She not affecting my mood, she just an addict, man. Chris Brown stuck in my zone.
Nothing I can do about TikTok, just fucking won't let me do a trailer for you, bro. I try to put it up, they can kick me off live. I have a whole trailer for you to come in here, dog. And they freaking is blocking it. Every time I put the trailer up, they cut me offline. So I was like, nothing I can do, man.
Play this shit again.
The whole trailer, I'm just gonna play it on the other channels. If I get a chance to. Hey, I know, but you know, it's part of what I do for promotion. I appreciate you. Let me slide.
I just roll up on the stars at night. I just roll up on the stars at night.
3, 2, 1. Let me get a little song here. I'm gonna cut my mic off a little bit.
I think you were dumb. The way you is. She giving me options. Let me put that pink shit on. You looking good. She giving me options. Fuck what they talking about, your body look good, boo. She giving me options. She giving me options. She already know that I'ma pick you. Pussy too good, taste like fruit. Walk around the crib in your birthday suit. She giving me options. Fuck her one time, screaming she need that. Or the sneeze, got money on her feet, yeah. She already know that
I'm gonna bring you up here, Treehouse.
taste like
Charlie.
Walk around the crib in your
Bring you up in a
birthday suit.
second.
She giving me options.
Mocha to get in here first, cause she gotta have that first box.
Fuck her one time, screaming she need that. He all the sneeze, got money on her feet, yeah. She giving me options. She giving me options. She giving me options.
I've been waiting for you, girl, but I got different options. I'm tryna fuck with a bitch, but that hoe was too toxic. I put the bitch Chanel, stay getting flash, oh, you styling. Can't fall in love with the bitch, like a child. You love, you know I'm not changing. Life is too good, it's amazing. Falling in love is dangerous. I got options, bitches wait. Gotta choose spots, be patient.
She already know that I'ma pick you. Pussy too good, taste like fruit. Walk around the crib in your birthday suit. She giving me options. Fuck her one time, screaming she need that. D all the sneeze, got money on her feet, yeah. Giving me options.
Don't play on the truth. I can make bitches kiss when I'm up in that mood. If I make it big right, they gon' bust in the room. And your pussy a bowl and my tongue is the spoon. I can pick who I want, baby, but I choose you. You was in my position, baby, what would you do? I got the ring, I'ma buy you a patty for leave, but you just gotta stay loyal to me. My heart has been broken. When I get around you, it be making me feel like I'm me. I ain't feel like that in a while, baby. When I put on you going wild crazy. Spanish, Caucasian, Indian, African. They listen to me cause I'm wild, baby. See my black bitch, she wanna fight all day. And my white bitch, she like to vent. And my Indian bitch got head coming down her back. She think she the shit. I think all my bitches legit. I love them all, I can never pick. They get mad that I tell them this. I can change them all if I wanna switch.
She giving me options. She giving me options. She giving me options. Big butt, so they got that bounce back. She move that dick like I might need a mouse pad. Big butt, so they got that soundtrack. Cloud once, cloud twice, not a crowd back. Big butt, so they got that bounce back. She move that dick like I might need a mouse pad. Big butt, so they got that soundtrack. Cloud once, cloud twice, not
Finally perfect. Finally rich.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh my god.
I'm about to burn on the jungle. I'm about to see what the streets. Brand new bitch, super free. She said she love when I cheat. Found my side bitch in the sheets. Fuck the other nigga, get geek with me. I got a whole lot of money. She pin around me, then you gon' see. I'm about to burn on the jungle. I'm about to see what the streets. Brand new bitch, super free. She said she love when I cheat. Found my side bitch in the sheets. Fuck the other nigga, get geek with me. I got a whole lot of money. Keep it around me, then you gon' see. Wait a minute, wait. Why you so mad? I'm the new Jay-Z. I ain't never switching, but the cops play me. I don't talk guns, I'm just trying to talk weed. 20,000 C's, that's all I see. Bitch, I learned my ABCs. That shit started with LSD. Took another tab just to see like Stevie. Getting out of breath, started feeling like Stevie. Peanut butter breath, thug plug my demon. Calling DCF, don't drop my semen. Buying CBS in that brand new penguin. Don't drink shit with the drip that you bringin'. Say that you the king, who the fuck is you paying? No, I'm the GOAT, what the fuck is you saying? Whole lot of money, a whole lot of bags. Out of space, put me some alien cash. Thinking of future, no digital dash. Just fuck your bitch in a Manhattan cab. Now who laughing? And I won't bait to the bank. Just to buy rock by the crate. Talk about moving a freight. What I do is it hate. I'm about to burn in the jungle. I'm about to sleep with the streets. Brand new bitch for free. She said she love when I sleep. Find my side bitch in the sheets. She said she love me, bro, let's get geek. I got a whole lot of money. Run around me, then you gon' see. I'm about to burn on the jungle. Sleep with the streets. Brand new bitch super free. She said she love when I cheat. Find my side bitch in the sheets. She said she love me, well let's get geek. I got a whole lot of money. Keep it around me, then you gon' see. Four.
Man, it was a hard time getting this set up today. TikTok was kicking my ass today. Real. What up, people? DRIZO, Tree House, what's going down?
Chilling. How are you?
I'm good, man.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine, bro. You good. Both of y'all
Me
good.
and everything too?
Yeah, you good, man. You good.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, what's good, everybody?
Mocha, you good? Mic check on Mocha.
Yeah, we here.
All right, good. Yeah, your boy Metro 28 dropped that in there, man. He said that too. That shit was hot, bro. That wildfire.
I was like,
fire, bro.
why? Why does that sound like Metro 28? And I'm like, wait, that is.
Yeah, that man got some bars on there, bro. I like that beat too. That shit was sweet.
Right, different. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. You want me to play your joint from? You only gave me a preview, DRIZO. I'm not recording right now, so you good.
Okay, for sure.
So I don't know if you sent it to me or not, but I got the preview. You want to send the whole track in the aux or something? You can do that. Or you just want me to roll with that 128?
Yeah, that 128.
All right, got you. Shit on release, you know what I'm saying? You don't want niggas might steal your shit. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that shit. That's not DRIZO. That's Dbm, bro. That's DB right there.
You trying to cover the style, man.
That shit fire though, man. I listened to that a few times, man. That shit's fire, bro.
Thank you, man. You know, just working hard, man. Staying consistent. That's all I be sticking to. Like I was just in the studio last night. So
I'm cooking some more shit up, bro.
yeah, I'm back in my hometown. You know, my stomping grounds, Milwaukee. So. You know, my people always show love when I'm in town. So, you know, they book studio sessions.
Hell yeah, man. That's fire, bro.
How about Milwaukee?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Said shout out to Milwaukee.
Yeah, this is like I grew up here my whole life. So, like, seeing where I started to where my music has came into and seeing like the amount of like support and love even with its troubles, but like it really means a lot. It do.
Damn it, man! Don't waste that, man. Don't waste that. I need that for the interview, bro. I need that for the interview, bro. You give me some. Hold on. All right, people. Let's get this shit started, though, because 8:30. Supposed to be an intro. It's supposed to be an intro. So you know what, Drizzo, you're gonna have to do an hour of questions, bro, because I usually have an intro for 30 minutes, like at least about 15, 20 minutes of an intro of you, so you get more people up in here. But we got a lot of people in here already. But at the same time, TikTok kicked my ass today, man. I made a whole trailer for you and everything to introduce you and shit. And TikTok kept booting me off, man. Give me a violation.
It's the thought that counts. It's the fact that you put the effort in, and even in spite of it, it's the fact that you did that.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But you'll see that trailer and shit on all the platforms. I'm gonna knock that out and put that on Instagram and everything for you. All right, people, let's get this going.
Let's do it.
Hit this record button.
Let's go.
Yo, what up? It's your host DB. I got my co-host Mocha Mama on that left. I got Treehouse Charlie up in the middle, guest host today, and then I got your boy DRIZO up in the house. He's getting his interview today. Here we go, man. He's gonna share with us his new single and everything. We're gonna get to know him. He's gonna tell us what he buy. He's gonna answer a lot of questions today, man. He's gonna open up that closet for us, you know what I'm saying? So everybody up here, get ready for this ride. This is gonna be an hour, bro. So if you got songs y'all wanna submit right now, I was meant you submit them right now, because as soon as this is over at 9:30, I'm gonna play only like 5 or 6 songs and reveal them. Then I'm outro. 10 o'clock, I'm done. So, but for right now, let's get into DRIZO, man. Let's see what he's working with. First of all, let's play his single. You know what I'm saying? His new single, New Days, featuring DRIZO. Let's go.
Let's go, you guys. Tap that screen, share this live. Let us know how y'all feeling about this song. Let's get popping, y'all. This DRIZO. Hype him up.
Let's go have a conversation, dog, and I will be fucking. Tell you what's been on my mind. Fire was inside my head. I'm ride for them boys and ain't no fun.
You know what? Hell no. We rewinding that because, it started out low. You know what I'm saying? Let me give people the full version of that. You know what I mean? My bad. Let's get it again.
I'ma run it up. Fuck that boy, who talking funny. Bring you in again with the candy. Y'all got diamond, we be flexing. Whole game VVS is dripping. We all taking pictures on it, posting all up on it. Yes, I know I had to tell my shawty, let her know that I'll be sliding. Better be ready, baby. I'm not gonna have fun. Let's go have a conversation, dog, and I will be fucking. Tell you what's been on my mind. Fire was inside my head. I'm ride for them boys and ain't no fun. Let's the party.
That shit fire. That shit fire.
My part on the second half, but
That shit still fire.
even like hear it in this like scenario is crazy, because like that artist is in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to know that the song has traveled that far, and I'm at the point where like I'm having drops like across the states, like it's just crazy.
Yeah. That shit nice though, man. I'm feeling that song. I can't wait to hear the whole full version of it. I'm gonna make sure I keep this right here and make sure I go ahead and subscribe and follow you guys, and make sure I hear some more music from you guys. Cause that right there, man, got me interested, man. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hitting, bro. I can't wait to hear that verse of yours too, man. You hitting like he hitting, or you come with a different Kate? Oh man, I can't.
Oh yeah, it's fire, bro. It's only mandatory.
Oh yeah. So let's get this party started, DRIZO. Let us know, who is DRIZO, man. Let us know about you, man.
So I'm DRIZO. I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm originally based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I branched out to Chicago. My family. Shout out my family. They from Chicago. So this last half of my career, like these last 2 years, I've been, out there working, connecting, doing shows, all kinds of stuff like that. So, I'm 9 projects in. As of today, I'm at 205.9K all-time United Master streams, 35.5K on Apple Music for artists, almost 300 unreleased songs, and I have all my songs separated within, projects that will be, talked about going into this interview. But that's just a little bit about me to start. So yeah.
Yeah, well, tell us a little bit about this project you're on right now. Tell us a little bit of this New Days project. Let us know how this is going.
So, New Days is a single within this year. One of my friends connected me with some people out in New York. They go by AG6, so they're based out there. And, they got their own little label, and, they trying to make their way just like I'm trying to make my way. So, we came together, and, he's been making my cover arts and videos and stuff, and he was an artist too. So we decided to do a song together, and New Days was just a way of like bringing in the new of who we are and where we're trying to get to. And as somebody who has been established for a while, I understand that my voice and my touch on things means a lot to others. So it was a great collaboration. It honestly made me feel very happy to accomplish that, doing the song for somebody all the way in New York, and then sending him the stems, like the whole process of it. It was just great, and it's just a lead up to my project that is going to be coming out called Outsiders. So yeah.
Mocha?
Okay, that's amazing to hear. On the topic of artistry, what type of artist would you describe yourself as? What would you say the type of music is, if you could place it anywhere? Or is it that it's uh, beyond placement? What would you say your descriptive word would be for you as an artist, for the type of music you create?
I would say it's um it's expression at its highest form. That's what I would say, because you know my introduction to music wasn't like everybody else's. Like um, my friend, when I just graduated high school, he unfortunately got murdered, and it just kind of sparked the story. But even before, I started getting into music. Like I started getting into music. Like Tupac is one of my favorite rappers of all time, because, like I
Yes.
said, with expression, I take that idea and put it into my music. And all the other greats like Ice Cube, Easy E, Rakim, Scarface, Public Enemy. The list goes on. Even Eminem. I just always like people who put their pain and said it how it was. So, with my music, I take that same approach, but I try to relate, touch on different parts of things we all think about that we might not say.
You gotta make them think, right? Yeah.
Treehouse?
Yeah, I was just wondering, are you more of a punch-in artist, or do you like writing, or do you use like a little bit of both?
So, where I'm at right now,
Hmm.
well, dang. Okay, so the studio I went to last night, I freestyled one song, and then
Nice.
I wrote the other one. But with me doing 9 projects, my first three I wrote. I wrote
Nice.
mine. So songwriting has always been like a gift that my old crew, we really worked together on songwriting a lot. But as I started to develop into my career, I came across different people who brought the freestyle out, and
Hmm.
my like biggest artist that helped my transformation to where I'm at right now is Juice WRLD. So
Nice.
I studied the art of the freestyle from Juice WRLD to Biggie to Eminem, but I really honed in on Juice because I don't think people really understand what they witnessed. And if you really take the time to understand it, you'll maybe be able to take a piece from it and add to yours that'll enhance it. And I feel like that's what I got the opportunity and blessing to do. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a little bit of both.
Yeah. Lately, I've been trying to get back into freestyling. So, like the 300 songs I recorded them over 2 years. That was all freestyle. That was all where I was at, where I'm at. in Milwaukee, and I'm visiting right now. Like I actually just came back like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, just to visit and just kind of get back to the basics. But I've been freestyling lately to get that muscle going again. I've always been able to freestyle within this like span, but I just want to get it back to where I know I can personally. So yeah.
There you go. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's good. For real. So I'm gonna ask you a question, man. What did you receive any formal education, or you were self-taught in making music? Like you do. I know you rap. Do you do like mixing and mastering yourself or anything like that, or you just self-taught all the way through?
The mixing and mastering, I had been like in my group. We had a young prodigy, and he basically taught me how to record them 300 songs I made in a 2 year span. So that was 2023 to 2024. So, I recorded, I learned how to understand my sound and understand my voice. But a good majority of my career has been in the studio. And then just understanding my artistry, that has been solely off me. Not to put it like that, but like, people put their effort and energy into me too. But I've realized a lot of this has came from a lot of my hard work. Writing songs in the basement, writing songs when I had no money in my pocket and I didn't know what was next. So yeah.
Speaking of, what challenges or have you overcome any setbacks or doubts in your art when?
Oh, yeah. I mean, even to this moment right now, there's blessings, but even in the blessings, it's a nightmare sometimes. I can speak to it a little bit, as we get deeper into the questions. But to give you an idea, when my friend got murdered, I went through a very personal time in my life. I was hospitalized, and this became something in my life that kind of repeated a couple times. But in the midst of that, my music was coming out, so I realized it was for a reason. But in the midst of that, I had a lot of personal hardships and challenges. A lot of people turned their back on me. A lot of people outcasted me, and family. Sometimes they don't know how to deal with situations as they come, and it's made things hard, and it made um, doing music even more important. But it has made it very difficult because it's a very lonely road when you get kind of picked for something.
Wow, yeah, that you know what? That's amazing. And you know what? One thing that we can say we admire, right? Not just as artists, but generally as consumers of the art, is when, like you were mentioning, you tend to make relatable music. Your lyrics, they're relatable, and it's based off of all of these experiences. And you take that information and you take those experiences that you went through and you implement it into your art. And I think that that's what makes it strengthening, and I think that's what makes it even more meaningful. So, with that in consideration, would you say that you believe your music is something that has longevity? Because we do know there's a difference between songs that are for a moment or songs that live through and people can turn to often. You have those songs that are kind of embedded in your mind, right? Would you say that your music is the type you believe people can take with them throughout and grow through generation inspiration it can impact?
Yes, I've already started to see the effects. I can speak to a situation. Somebody DM'd me. I think they were from like maybe Seattle or Texas, if I remember correctly. And this is when I wasn't dropping at the time. And they were like, "Bro, you haven't been dropping lately. Why haven't you been dropping?" I was like, "I'm going through some things." Ooh. And they're like, "Your Therapy with My Demons album and your Heart with Demons album literally is keeping me from going through some rougher times." And that really was profound to me because I haven't reached the heights I want to reach, but to know my music has already, in a sense, like hit that point where like people be like, yeah, I listened to this album at this time, and it meant the world to me. That lets me know like my music is, it's forever, it's timeless. And I think also with the way I do my music and how calculated I am with my music, I feel like anything I put out, regardless of maybe mixing wise, it didn't stick. It still was profound, like the lyrics or the message. So it carries on for however, because I always put everything into my music, regardless if I have it or not. Yeah.
And that's dope. That's dope. I mean, so overall, you would you say that what is that feeling that you feel knowing that it reaches so many people, knowing that you have an impact based off of your experiences, based off of your relatability, and all of those things of which you can break through barriers and reach people. How does that make you feel? Are you
Um,
happy, excited, or are you just what's the feeling that you feel knowing that?
it's it's very surreal. If I'm gonna be like honest, because some of my albums I've put some very dark things in my music that even sometimes it makes it hard for me to listen to. But I find myself more as of late finding the joy in it because to know that one day I'm gonna be gone, but somebody's gonna be like driven, driven, no matter what. And I feel like that's what's keeping me with a smile on my face, even when I feel like I'm breaking sometimes. So,
Cheers.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I guess what's your favorite part about making music, and like, what does it mean to you, and yeah, all that good stuff.
I think my favorite part of making music is how like LeBron or MJ or Kobe, they talk about
Kobe.
the day, they walk into the arena and they get the
Hmm.
feeling and the that rush of I'm in here and I'm about to do what I'm gonna do. It's the same thing in the studio. It's like, all right, I'm about to walk in here. I got 13 songs written. I got 2 hours. Which ones do we feel like doing today? And then
Hmm.
also like the release of that energy. I carry a lot of emotions. I'm a very like highly intuitive and very
Hmm.
connected person. So when I'm going through something, my music has been an outlet for me to deal with my emotions, deal with pain, deal with happiness even. People think that just because you're happy it makes everything good, but sometimes happiness can trigger other emotions and I've learned that through my music. So, I feel like it's became a savior even in my life, you know? Yeah.
Definitely, definitely could relate. Yeah, good answer.
I know you. Everybody gets older, and you have a whole bunch of experiences. And right now, I feel like you're on your way, maybe at your peak, right? So, what would you say to your younger self who just got started, for all the experience? What would you do to help your younger you correct the things that you have made mistakes on, but make them better?
I would honestly, because I'm dealing with this at the moment actually too. Um, Stay away from the street life. Truthfully, I made some mistakes that I'm starting to realize, are catching up, and I also have seen the people I aligned with have impacted my friends dearly, and I wish I would have stayed out of it a little more than I could have. So yeah, that was what I would say to my younger.
Okay. Well, I know that you have your specific meaning of your art right now, but do you have an openness to your music for inspiration to change your music of the specific meaning that you're giving out now? Would you take some type of information like new artists or anything and implement it in your own artistry, or are you just you and that's it?
Um, I'm in this space where I'm me, but I have like this plan for what I want the like way my career to go. And I honestly will put it in the best way of like I want to be like Nipsey and like Fred Hamp, like but as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when I get in my 30s, I want to rap a certain way that's like very powerful and very speaking up. And of course, I want to have a long life. RIP to Nipsey, but I want to be as impactful going into that part of my life. I want to help kids and help rebuild the community. I work with kids. I'm a YMCA like counselor, so it only makes sense when I do blow, when I get to the 30s and like step into that side of it. So
That's cool. That's cool, man. You know what? I mean, it sounds like everything about you in regard to your character and your artistry, it just really is sincere. And I think that people are missing a lot of sincerity when it comes down to their music. We're hearing a lot of mimicking, we're hearing a lot of things that are similar, and there's not really like a hold of substance, right? And I think that's a wonderful thing. With that, considering, do you feel that you're at your comfort spot right now when it comes down to what your music is, who you are, and making it, and the direction it's headed, or do you believe that you have room to evolve?
I feel like I have a lot of room to evolve because I think people forget with us being artists and even the greats who make it, we're still evolving as human beings while we go through this, you know, gift that we're being given. So, with where I'm at in my life right now, even the stories I'm starting to pull from because I'm going back to, my roots and being able to pull from certain things I kind of forgot about. So I feel like it's opening up a different dimension in my music where I can maybe even speak to more people. So,
Right.
yeah. And you're right, bro. Don't be complacent. You're right.
Let's keep it up, Chad. This is a good one. This is a good one. We got DRIZO up here, you guys. Let's keep it up.
Showing love.
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, if you had to compare your rap abilities or your music ability to one superstar NBA player, who would it be and why?
You gonna say Michael Jordan or Kobe, bro? I can
I
sense it. I can sense it. You better say Larry Bird, bro. You better stay safe and say Larry, bro.
I feel like low key because I've been studying it more.
Steph Curry.
I feel like
Is that
Luka.
Stephen Curry?
Oh, I love Steph.
No,
I
I'm
like
trying.
Steph.
I'm just trying to give him hints to the best answer. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like Luca. I feel like Luca because
All right.
I'm gonna explain.
And why?
Luca from like 16,
Okay.
14 was in EuroLeague, correct?
That's
Correct.
smart.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: from 14 to 15, I was a top prospect in baseball. Okay,
Nice.
wasn't rapping.
Okay.
Wasn't rapping. Injury happened. I stopped playing baseball. I got hit in the face in an AAU tournament.
Oh, you hear that?
Still got a pretty smile though, yeah, so it's all good. So then ran track, went to state 4 times, set records, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, became the man, and then like my rap career came. Luca always was the man early, you get what I'm saying? And now he's in the league and he's still the man. But he gotta go over this next hump to determine if he's, one of them ones. And I feel like
Right.
I'm going over that next hump to see if he one of them ones. Because, last season, he didn't go everywhere
Yeah,
we
you're
wanted
right.
to, He didn't
You're
go
chasing a
everywhere.
legacy for sure. Yeah.
But I'm already one of them ones. I just gotta,
I'm here for it. I'm hearing you.
Self confidence, right there. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be confident. You gotta be. So I gotta say this though, man. I heard a lot of songs in my day. I've had a lot of people come in. I review songs. I hear songs. I have friends songs and everything. Sometimes people be like, "Dabba dabba do, punch it, send it." You know what I mean? For real. They be like, "I got it. That's it. That's the sound." They only listen to their own selves and say, "That's it." That's good. Let's go. When do you know your song is finished? When you know it's ready to be put out to the world?
I mean, it's kind of like I have the benefit of when I record, it come out right. You know, I don't know how, but it just come out right. And then it'd be like, well, okay, so this one came out right. You could put it out right now, but what about these? You know? So I feel like sometimes I just be like, okay, so this fits for the time frame of right now. Because a lot of my music comes from, we talking about 300 unreleased songs over a 2 year span. That's a lot of music to select from. So my new stuff that comes, it might be more improved and authentic to where I'm at as that person. But I have to keep in mind my fan base is following from when I dropped last, so I can't just give them this from this part. Like the song I just recorded yesterday, I couldn't give that to them right now. They not, they haven't, they haven't evolved with me to that point. So I gotta be considerate.
Oh, your mic went out. Your mic went out.
It went out.
Yeah, not yeah. Drizzle's mic went out.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, but I was saying I have to be considerate to my fans because I know not everybody's ear has caught to maybe where they gonna understand it at that section of when I'm dropping that.
Okay. Well, let's shock the fans right now around the world. Who's the bigger artist, Kendrick or Drake?
Choco.
I'm a Kendrick
Bigger
fan.
artist.
Kid to the day I die. Kendrick, hey, I'm riding with Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Put them on blast. Put them on blast.
Because I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Because if Drake see this, you gotta hear it from DRIZO. Look, gang.
Go ahead, Mocha. I had to ask that question real quick.
Kendrick started, and I remember. Look out for Detox. Okay, I'm talking about unreleased Dr. Dre tracks when he was starting to come up. He was already down. Okay. Kendrick tried to, be cool, but you did your phony phony.
You did.
You did your phony phony.
Yeah.
So he came with that cipher. That's all I'm gonna say. We all remember that.
But we all remember the Super Bowl though. He didn't have to do that though. You have to do that.
I look at it like this. My uncle has this quote: "Your mouth wrote a check that your body couldn't cash."
Yep. So that was it.
That your body couldn't cash.
He dug grave for that nigga on the Super Bowl. He dug it.
All I'm saying is, Drake, you was. And then when it came time, there was no money back. You was like, Joe.
Same thing. Go ahead, Mocha.
Man,
Yeah.
super points for choosing Kendrick. Hey, play all day.
Yeah, but you can't say if you say Kendrick or Chris Brown, you know damn well when Mocha gonna stand. It's like really easy.
Do they?
Anybody, you can say anybody in Chris Brown. She's Chris Brown forever. That girl know her his birthday, the date, the time he was born. I swear to God, this girl. I swear, man.
I'm still taking Kendrick.
Don't do me. In my mind, he just was on Instagram. I don't know. Oh, we losing you. We're losing you.
Drizzle.
I'll be back soon, it says.
Yeah, he's probably got. It's all good. Look good. I paused for a second. You're good.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Well, you know what? That was a really, really fun conversation, and since we kind of brought this book, brought it down to a lighthearted type of moment, this brings me to ask you, what is the fun part? Like, you're artists, I ain't no singer or rapper, you feel me? I'm a writer, but that there's steps to this. You feel me? So I understand the steps. And with that being said, what's the fun part to you? Which part is it for you of this process when you're creating something? You making your baby and you getting it ready for the world.
I think my favorite part lately has been seeing the results. I just went to a Bulls game. I met an agent at the basketball court because I got hoops. So everybody know you can get work at any moment. But I was hooping. He respected my game. We ended up like talking. He just moved from New York, and he's a Bulls front office agent. So got his information, and I had one favor. I said, "Could you take my granddad who's got Parkinson's to one game?" And he said, "I got season tickets for the rest of the year." So a little
Damn.
time goes by. He texts me. He's like, "You want to come to the preseason open?" I'm like,
What?
so I sat at the preseason opener, and he had a really good conversation with me about just like, he was going through my discography, and he was just like, "You deserve it. You earned it. You put the work to even sit right here." And it was a moment of like, I realized how close I'm getting. This watch I got 8 months ago. Shout out Exclusive Jewelers back in Chicago. They gave me a discount
Come on, you
on the
blinded
watch.
me. You blinded
It
me,
was
man.
like,
I know you blind. What you gonna show the people again?
Come on, man. You gotta
yeah.
try to break the screen, bro. It's an interview,
The
man.
watch, worth a couple dollars, y'all. Put
Yeah.
it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, to get a discount on a watch, insane. I walk into certain stores, they be, interacting with me. I tell them I'm an artist. They start playing my music while I'm shopping now. Different people sending me clothing brands. It just there's so much stuff. I think being on TMZ was the highlight, though. That was when I started to realize, like, okay, my music is really starting to hit a point.
That's
Like,
what I'm
I'm on
talking about.
TMZ, talking about a TV show. I wasn't even talking about me. It was a TV show. So, yeah.
Charlie.
Man, it's amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing. I guess I just wanted to know, what are you doing as far as like, are you getting in front of people doing shows? Are you working with producers, content wise, doing mic drops, stuff like that? And if
Yeah.
you're, yeah,
So my manager, shout out Tony. You're not in
shouts
here. He
Tony.
probably sleep right now. I ain't gonna lie. He be busy all the time. But he's been setting up a lot of my shows
Awesome.
for the last couple months. Tony's been a real big help. He's got his own team of producers. I've worked on, a beat recently for them. Content wise, I do a lot of my content organically. So, I shoot my music videos, and I have people help me shoot them, and then I'll edit them. A lot of my promos I do myself. I've had people shoot my music videos from time to time, but a lot of everything is kind of just off the strength of me. So yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool as hell. So I want to know if a specific, just one, not two, not three, not four, not five. You got to name one. If you had the whole world watching you on a concert, what song would you play and why? Of yours.
I think I would do Kurt Cobain off her Heartbreak and Demons because um wow, this makes me want to call her my little cousin. Um, when she was first born, she was always around me. Super close. So as she got a little older, that's when my music started. So I think she was like 5, maybe 6, and I had just recorded Kurt Cobain a couple days before I was babysitting her, and she's so smart, Kai, so smart. And I played it, and she literally was like, "This song's really good." And she was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "It's me." She's like, "It's you?" And then she's like, "Who's Kurt Cobain?" And I couldn't bring it to say it, and I couldn't bring myself to like tell her. But that's when I realized like this is a special moment, and I think with people who understand like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, I think that would be the first song because I feel like that's a song. It's just everybody can relate to it. It's sad, but it makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's a worldwide hitter. It's a worldwide hitter, bro. I can tell you that. But I just want, okay, if you could do that, then what song would you pick out of your whole profile, your whole album? Which one would you pick out for yourself, though?
Rebirth.
Rebirth? Just one song. It's called Rebirth? Why you would pick that one?
Yeah, Anarchy and Love, Rebirth.
Okay.
because man, that album. Every time I think about it, that's such a special album. But Rebirth, I was going through a really, I was at my breaking point, and I was starting to lash out. I was starting to show my peers I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? And this guitar beat somehow popped up on the YouTube, and it just like I never forget it. I remember the beat came on, and I knew what I was already about to say before it even hit the 10-second mark. So I started loading the beat up, and I do my warm up. I'm listening. And I went in, and then all I remember is I started, and then it was over. Like I don't even know how long it was. It wasn't that long. And then I remember hearing that song after I was done on the speakers, and like it just made my soul like cry, and I let out like a cry that I never had ever let out, and that song just like it's special to me because it was a moment like it changed me forever, but it was off me. So yeah.
Man, that's amazing. I mean, for me, I'm just enjoying the aspect of how you generally are emotionally driven. You're emotionally driven in a positive way to create your art. And all these experiences just build and build and build. And I'm pretty sure there will be more to come as the time goes by, years go by. Now, that's based off of the emotional part of it. What would you say the places that you've been to? You've done a lot of traveling. It sounds like you've been here, you've been there, and you've doing all of this observation. How would you say the places you've been to are an additive to what you do?
Man, this year, almost 2 years span I've been in Chicago has been, to the testimony of like environment, such a eye opener. We all see what's going on in the world right now, and seeing it in Chicago, like in the field like that, it just makes me want to speak up. Regardless if that's like in my music or just like in the situations that I've had to come across, and it just has made me wanna be more vocal, and I feel like that's what's missing right now, not just within the world, but just in music, like just being vocal. So I think that's what it's been lately, and then Milwaukee, seeing where the Milwaukee music scene started from, and then to be a part of it, that has been a great like journey because Milwaukee, sucks to say it, I love them to death, but we only like what we like, and like for me, I got my way of how I do things, so I kind of have like haters, but I still shout out breaking and entering. I get articles made about me even while I'm in Chicago, so I've got to see the different aspect of how different states do music. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Milwaukee. I don't hear much. I know for what I know, I haven't been to Milwaukee, so I always tell people shout out where you're from and where you're big love for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee always gonna be home. Wisconsin is always gonna be home because that's where I started. So even if I don't like everything, I still got love for it. So yeah.
More out there, y'all, than the Keys. Okay, they do more out there, y'all.
Tell 'em.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, in your opinion, what's the toughest part about being an independent or underground artist?
I think it's the
In your experience, or yeah.
I think it's the lack of support sometimes.
Damn, I like that.
After a while, because you make leaps and bounds by yourself, of course. But there be the moments where you're like, if I just had this little bit of support, I wouldn't even have to. I wouldn't even have to.
I wouldn't have to take this gig in the freaking hallway. I wouldn't have to do this gig in this tea house if I, you know,
And then,
seriously.
and then for
Like
me,
that.
when people go to my Instagram and they see, oh
Hmm.
man, TMZ, he was this, he was that. They're like, why you going through it? I'm like, bro, I'm
Bro,
trying to
why
do it a
you, bro,
certain
why you in
way.
the garage? Bro, why you in the
I'm
garage
trying to
rap?
do it a certain. I'm trying to do it a certain way. And I feel
Yeah.
like to the point of the question of the thing I would have
Hmm.
told my younger self, that is where the street life. That's where I wish I would have chose a little different because see the thing about music and street life. My bad. Yeah, the thing about music and street life, they kind of go hand in hand. My thing was I didn't have to go that way. I kind of chose to go that way. You know,
Yeah.
even in the black household, but in families, sometimes people are just different,
Yeah.
and due to that, some people don't know how to handle it. So I came from the burbs to the streets.
Birds.
It was a completely different, you know, like switch over. But I also understand like what's in my blood runs deep, like what's in my DNA runs deep. So I also realized like my story was predestined before I could even have a say, you know. So yeah,
So that's actually a good answer, bro.
thank you.
A lot of things you say, a
Definitely.
lot of things you say is very inspiring to a lot of independent artists to know exactly where you came from and they can relate to you as well.
Thank you.
I really want to know things. How I know everybody has struggles and positivity and support and non-support. Does your emotions affect what you create? And do you have to have like person, people, place, or thing to help with your creativity when you make your art?
Um, yes. More of as late, I've been more willing to listen to people about what they think with my music. They think I should go because that 2 year span. I'll keep it honest and uncut. I kind of lost myself because we doing the things we doing, we going through the things we going through, and then I'm going into that studio and I'm not leaving out of there until the next day. And it just started to add up, and my friends would come to me and be like, "Look, bro, I know you need it, but I think we just need you to chill out for right now." It got to that point. So as of late, like I've just been more. I'm very careful what I choose to make more because I realize the energy I carry is very nuclear in a sense.
No.
So if it's not directed in a good manner, and that's not to say that even in my bad manners, I don't try to direct, but if I'm coming from a place of rage, the effects of the music can hurt me, and I've had to learn that through some mistakes. Like, it's not that I hate this tape, it makes me uncomfortable. Foot on their neck, that's one of my favorite tapes. That's one of my favorite tapes I ever did. But knowing the rage I was pushing out to make that tape, it make it hard to listen to at times. So I just be mindful more.
I hear you. Mocha?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, you have to be careful when you're able to, or like, you could be a hoarder sometimes of energy. I think we all can. If you have a larger sensitivity to it, um, almost like a sponge, you soak in all of the energy, those emotions, negative or positive, and you can just fire.
Yep.
I mean, it's good to know how to have that self control and that mind control on how you disperse all of that into what
Thank
you
you.
do.
Thank you.
So, I mean, with that, where do you think is the future for tourism? Do you believe on the positive spectrum of things, right? How are you going to take all of what it is now and implement it to the future of DRIZO and the impact in which you're trying to spread furthermore in the reach that you're trying to gain?
I think I really want kids, and I think that's what's gonna help me with the phase of my music I'm trying to get to. Um, you know, I feel like the youth and just children and babies and just in general. Sometimes you have to be taught. You don't have to teach. And I feel like some of the most impactful lessons that have helped my music have came from the youth because they made me face something in myself that maybe I didn't want to face. But me facing it in a situation where I had to help them help my music. So I feel like, family is gonna help me get to where I'm gonna go. Like not just me building my own family, but my own family. Like I think, we're all growing through things right now. Eventually the growth will stop and we'll come together, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I think a wife, some peace, and then I think also like I have things in myself I feel like I have to resolve in order to get to that next stage. I really do. I really
That's
do.
definitely that's the truth, man. It's completely agreeable. I think that's a thing that you see commonly among artists that we all know and love, right? Where we see them in their younger years when they're doing their thing, and everything's popping, right? Everything is just wild and free, and then there's a point of life where you kind of get to that mid stage, and you're kind of just the exploration is almost done. You're trying to settle, and then you get to the golden reach of it all, right? The golden reach of it all, and they usually with a family, it is a different source of inspiration. You're pulling from something that you've never experienced before, and it really genuinely is a life changing experience, and you can pour so much more into your music based off of having those experiences in your life. So hopefully, look forward to the future DRIZO and all of those endeavors too, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Charlie?
Yeah. What's your favorite moment on your music journey? Like, what was the biggest moment for you?
Wow. So I think this was Friday night recently.
Recently, nice.
I'm trying not to tear up, but I'm gonna hold it together.
No, go ahead. Please do that. Please do. Please.
We want it all. We want it all.
Let me put some sad music on right quick to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Adele preference.
Yeah.
When my friend got murdered, it really affected everybody, in this group, and even high school friends, and it really affected me. So our friend group kind of we all kind of, things kind of split, and people kind of turned their back on me publicly. Even like people were like, I was kind of the guy out of high school. So when people seen I was going through my music journey, they kind of took the opportunity to poo-poo on me. So, recently since I came back, I reunited with my high school friends. I hadn't seen one of my friends since we graduated.
What's your grad year? Shout it out.
2018, the best year.
Woo!
2018, woo woo.
Legendary. But we hadn't seen each other since we graduated. And then my other friend, we hadn't seen each other since we buried our friend that day. And, I let them know I was in town. And my one friend, his name is Henry. Shout out Henry. Henry drove an hour to come hang out with us. And then we finally all hung out, reconnected. And I was sitting there, and I realized I finally made it to the day I said I wanted to, which was, I feel like my music has finally came circle with this part of my life. So to reconnect with my friends and to see that this is what got me here. Like every song, and to patch up things. Um, even it's not all glitz and glamour. There's some hard things to see about your high school friends who was close, and then a death happened, and it just. But to be able to be there for each other, I think that was probably the best moment in my journey so far because
The power of friendship. Yeah.
that was honestly I feel like that was him letting me know like you almost there, bro. I know this ain't been easy, but you almost there.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got two critical questions for you, bro. Yeah, I hope you can answer these. One, what do you think about the artists today? All the trends of all the auto tunes and melody structure and all the tools used for their vocals. What do you think about today's trend? Do you think that is a successful way of making music right at this moment?
No. I think how they say AI is like fast and cheap.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're at with music right now. I think we're in a space where Tupac was right. Tupac was right with a lot with what he said in that time leading up to his death. Like they're gonna take it over and they're gonna make it almost like fast food music. And to see that message play out in my lifetime is crazy. And as an artist, I've came across a lot of different artists. I've been in a lot of group chats. And for example, there was this Arizona group chat I was in. And, one day I went in there and they talking about how they use AI lyrics to write their songs.
Did it work?
I was just baffled at the fact that this is where we at. It didn't matter. It worked, but let's let you know. But it was just like this is where we at. 'Cause I remember J. Cole, Forest Hills Drive, Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly, Section 80, Rigor Mortis, and all those Schoolboy Q. People be sleeping on Schoolboy Q. We talking about real poets, real artists, and it's like now I feel like we've lost that, and I feel like it's made it very difficult for the artists who really genuine, who really putting their soul into it. People somehow making millions of dollars of not even putting their whole effort into it, and it can get discouraging. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Timbaland do a YouTube video where he was doing AI. He was very surprised at what AI created, but he also was disappointed. He was like, "This is like he wanted a woman's voice. It sounded so good." He's like, "Oh my God, it's a beautiful voice, but I can't believe this is what's happening to the art of music right now." He said, "This is like the ultimate cheat code." You know what I mean? It is the ultimate cheat code because people like to do a lot of things, taking stems, humanizing it, and putting it out and say, "Hey, that's me." You
Yep.
know,
And it's
and
really unfortunate.
it is
It's really
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
I think today's date, I'm gonna put myself out there. I think today's date is exactly what you're saying. I don't think people can make it, but they can make plays. Vibey music is always a vibe, and everybody will listen to vibe music, but they don't know who you are. Regardless of how good you sound, they won't know who you are because the next person will sound exactly like you. They are missing their vocal signature on their track. That means they can't tell between you and the next artist. So why go to you when they can just press anybody on the list that will sound exactly like you, have the same type of vibe, same type of delivery, everything, and say, "Hey, that's a vibe, put it on my playlist."
That's why,
Unfortunately,
yeah, that's why not to cut you off.
yeah.
I pride myself in my music. Like there's certain vocals that you can't replicate. Like my rock star like vocal, my pain vocal. When I rap, how I say even certain verbiage. Like I even have my own language. Like I've come to a point in my music where I'm saying that you can't really replicate it. So I feel like that's the thing. Artists in this stage, if you really want to do it, you got to get really creative. That's what I would say to anybody who's watching.
And my last one question is very critical. I'm going to ask this to every artist and try to get their opinion on this because I really want to know what artists in the industry independent artists who's coming up, or even underground, any people that put their artistry out into the world, do they think they have responsibility as an artist to address all the global issues that's happening around? Do they think they have this kind of obligation to voice their opinion?
Yes. Um, you know, with me being able to speak on this, I'm gonna make sure I say this. I hope all artists, regardless if it's country, jazz, the whole 9 yards, all music was started on speaking for the people. Hip hop, especially, started on speaking for the people. People like Public Enemy, NWA. These are very prominent groups that
Yes.
spoke on things that gave us the power to go fight these things. If you're an artist right now, regardless if you're black, white, Hispanic, even I'll even say Indian, you have a duty because you are like a news reporter. You're seeing in your world what's really going on by the effects of the world. And you need to speak with motivation, with power, because somebody might need that to fight a harder situation than you are. Do you know how powerful it might be to hear their song playing while they fight this battle when they don't feel like they could maybe even fight it? That is why I feel like as an artist for me, you can go through my discography, there's little bits. Riddler, if anybody has listened to one of those songs of mine, very introspective, very, you're trying to get to where, and then it hits you at the very end of the song, what it is. Black Panther, speaking of, what our community is, the things of our history, or black man, staying strong as a black man. And I just want people to realize where the messages I'm saying, I do know it's gonna come with a cost. I do. But I'm okay with it because Fred Hamp paid that same cost. We are here because of these same costs the greats have done. If I have this gift, it is my duty because not everybody can do what we do. So you have a duty to them. So yeah.
Right, right. I'm glad you expressed that. I actually believe exactly what you believe, and I do believe artists who have a voice or has a platform should use it for good, and use it for telling people what express yourself and how you feel in the situation. Because it takes a group to change, not one single person. You get one person to come around you, and everybody build off that foundation to make something happen. Of course, one voice can help, but it also takes many to make things change. So
Exactly.
I appreciate that. We're gonna have to give one more question to Mocha, one more question to Charlie, and then we go ahead and go and end this live. This magnificent interview today, Drizzo, for real, man. I appreciate you coming through today. If anybody in the chat has anything that want to be submitted, my site is now on maintenance because I'm upgrading it. It should be back online by Friday, and so I had to shut it down just for maintenance. But if you do have songs that you want to submit right now, go ahead. I'll put it in the chat, but make sure you do it because if I don't see no songs by the time Drizzle says his last word, I'm shutting it down. All right, I'm shutting it down for real. But Mocha, go ahead.
This is we coming at you with the questions tonight, okay? Because I'm sitting here every time like, what are you gonna say now? You have to hit and articulate answers, and I love that like a challenge.
Thank
Okay,
you. I
so
appreciate that.
I'll keep it short and sweet. Say, you know what? Everything you've given to us so far tonight has been wonderful. It's been informative. It's been great. We definitely appreciate your artistry. I definitely agree, and I think that your character shines forth and it gives people more of an opportunity to see you and actually receive you and even appreciate your music. So, um, what is the one thing that you want to say to your audience, who your target is? What is that hope for yourself?
I would say, in the words of Michael Beasley, I woke up by myself, hungry, but I woke up with myself the next day.
So talk
Get
about.
it.
So talk about, bro.
Yeah,
This man
that's
well
what I woke
prepared, bro. He could catch this man off guard at any time. You know, I swear to God. I could have hit him with the serious questions. I could have hit him with the joke questions. I could have hit him with nothing. He like, I got you. No, I got you. Like, all right. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be my thing to them, and I would say, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Of course, you're gonna have messengers who come, but listen to yourself. You know more than you know. You know more than you know. Yes, yes, yeah.
I respect that. Yes.
I guess I want to know, like, when things get tough, when you're making music and just going about your day, how do you motivate yourself to get things done?
You know, I'm a lone wolf, man.
Me too.
That is where things have became lately, and I can be very real. I can't do it no more. The lone wolf route, it only works for so long. So I've started to rely on people. And I think one thing I can admit that is my flaw is I won't ask for help when I really need it. But guess what I'm starting to overcome? Asking for help when I really need it.
You gotta be willing to get hurt, yeah.
And, you know, I think that is allowing me to find space to breathe. Space to breathe. Yeah. That is giving me my okay. These people willing to hear me out and hear me cry. I can definitely go up in the studio and make it. Why can't I?
For sure, yeah, for sure. I understand. Awesome.
Man, DRIZO, it's been a pleasure, man, for real. For real.
Man, thank you, man. This is an amazing moment for me. You know, any opportunity to tell my story always a great moment. Thank you, for real.
Not a problem, man. I'm happy to help. For real, let me give him another one of these, though. Hold on a second. Go ahead.
What'd you say, Mark? I couldn't hear you a little bit.
I'm telling chat to hype you up. You was dropping some gems, and we appreciate everything that you said, man. Like, definitely, keep it up.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who came through. And then, you know, big shout out to everybody, you know, who's going to watch it, you know, later. And, you know, thank y'all for hearing me out. And, you know, keep going. Anybody who's in their darkest moment right now, please keep going. Please. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You had quite a bit in here today, DRIZO. You're coming in and out today, man. Listening to what you got to say, coming back to listen to what you got to say, man. You know, it was pretty good, man. You know, of course, you know, when I can tell you one thing, it's very interesting to hear what things you had to say. You give a lot of good perspective on your side when people really do need to hear, you know what I'm saying? So I much appreciate you coming through and spitting your knowledge and giving knowledge to independent artists that really need to hear the things that you have to say. And yes, of course, this will be played everywhere. And I will also give you everything I used to promote you and your interviews and your VOD straight into your email, so you can use it however you please. Chop it up. Like I told everybody else, just go destroy my shit, just highlight you. I know what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? You're gonna cut me off, and he's gonna have your thing. I know how it is. I know how it is. Yeah, he'll be like blah 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 interview blah 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 at the last part, small print DBM. I'm like, okay, I got you, man. I got you. You know, it's all good. I appreciate it though, but for real, man, I gotta give you one of these. That was a W interview, bro, for real.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm mad because I didn't make you cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, we be thugging over here. We be thugging.
I was trying to get you, and every time I was thinking of one, like, come on, man, let me think of one that can get him off guard, man. You was just like on it, man. But hey, I want to end this right now, but hold up a second, Drizzle, don't go nowhere right quick. All right, this is DB. Man, let me start that over, man. Damn it. Let me just click. Okay, there you go. Hey, this is DB, co-host Mocha Mama. You got my guest host Treehouse Charlie, and you got the one and the only DRIZO. He got interviewed today. He put in work, let all these people put him on knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you guys here, you know, when y'all come up in here, you gotta understand. We give you them questions that we want to get answered. You know, we ain't gonna give you no easy ones. We ain't gonna give you no cupcakes. We're gonna give you something so you can use for your own social media, so people can know exactly who you are. Honest, genuine answers from yours truly, yourself. You know what I mean? And all those people for the FYP page, I'm telling you, we had a good amount of people in here, but I'm still disappointed in all the thousands and thousands and thousands of people just swiping down. You know what I'm saying? For real. Come on. We in here interviewing DRIZO. You know what I'm saying? He telling his life story here. You know what I'm saying? He almost made him cry too. And y'all still didn't come in. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, the only thing this live is missing is just you. Come on in next time. All right? Peace out. All right, interview over. Anyways, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I hit the button, bro. I hit the button. You can say what you want, bro. FYP, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? That should have came in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You guys should have said something to DRIZO. That should have gave me love. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being myself, man. I'm like, hey, I'm disappointed sometimes when I see a lot of people come in and jump out and come in. I'm like, you know, then the next morning they come up. Can I get an interview too? Really? Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, DRIZO, I got that already, man. Like, they see it. You know, I'm like, didn't I see you for a quick second? Like,
let him free.
Yeah, but oh hell yeah! This was a good one too, man. You had a lot of people in here, DRIZO. I'm not gonna lie, you had a good amount up in here, man. You had a good amount, and I'm pretty sure you reached a lot of people today. And I'm definitely blasting this video, man, because I think this video is very inspirational, man. And that's for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you're gonna stick around, but I got one song in there somebody wants me to review. I'm gonna review one song because I'm not doing any more. And I'm done.
My friend been waiting for me outside this whole time.
Oh, it's all time. No, go ahead, do your thing, bro. If you gotta go, it's all good, man.
Y'all have a great night.
Peace, DRIZO.
I'll be in touch with y'all for real. So
all right.
be safe, man.
Not a problem. I appreciate you, man. You check your email in a couple of days.
Okay, yeah, I'll be paying attention. Yep. Have a good one, guys.
All right, you too, bro. All right, we got DRIZO in the building. He about to bounce out. So we're gonna do this one review that's in here. I said that you had it only until you know, it's over. You know what I mean? People came in waiting for the reviews and stuff, but they was waiting for my ox. And I'm sorry, I didn't pick my ox up until now, but it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play what we got here. We got Gino, the Ghost of You. He wants to put this out to the world. So let's give him a little insight of what we think about this song. We appreciate you, Gino. Let's go. I appreciate you being here too, tapping that screen and being here through the interview, man. Much love, much love.
Yes, indeed. Let's go, chat. Tap that screen. We at 19K. Let's get to 20K. Let's go.
For real, I ain't getting off this till I get 20K. Give me 20K. Break your fingers. Let go.
You just trapped inside my room in my mind, but I don't mind. It hurts every time that I'm alone, cause I just know you're not at home. The ghost of you just trapped inside my room in my mind, but I don't mind. It hurts every time that I'm alone, cause I just know you're not at home. We are falling in reverse, and we keep falling. My heart and soul, it just burns. But won't you take this pain away and tell me that there's better days? Maybe I'm mistaken the norm. Really, what's the norm? Nights like this, we fight like this. When I open up the blinds, it's 6:30. I just want your love, a hell of a risk. Baby, take your time and don't get pissed. The ghost of you just trapped inside my room in my mind, but I don't mind. It hurts every time that I'm alone, cause Cause I just know you're not at home. The ghost of you just trapped inside my room in my mind, but I don't mind. It hurts every time that I'm alone, cause I just know you're not at home. Just take your time. Don't waste my time. I know it's not easy falling in love when you are alone, but I can teach you better alone.
Nice, Gino. I'll go first on this one, Gino. I like the song, and I definitely like the beat. You know I like the beat. You know I like the beat. I said again, Gino, I love the way that you always try to keep your signature in your vocals, even though you use some tools to help you. I do love that part of you, is that you are always trying to keep your signature as close as possible to your real voice, and I like that. And I feel a lot of this song. The song is very good to me. Personally, I give it a 4. I think you want to go back to just touch it up more in spaces that need to be touched, and that's it. Touch it where you think it need to be touched, and if you're satisfied with it, go with it. I'm telling you right now, it's good. It has a good hook. I like it. I like the flow. I like the way you're going with it. It definitely could be put out for yourself and to everybody in the world for them to hear. Just go back and touch it up a little bit at the spots that you know. You should know what spots can be touched up by an artist. Just go over it, listen to it again, and then touch it up. It don't have to be the biggest hit in the world. You know what I mean? It don't even have to be like the greatest song in the world. It could be just a solid, good song. And I believe this is a good song that you can just put down and put out and say, here you go, this is it, and let it go. You get some plays off this. It definitely got replay value. I can tell you that straight up because I love the hook. I love the way you were styling on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I give it a 4. It's very good. It's very ready to touch up, get it together, put it on Spotify, make it an EP, whatever you want. All right, Mocha, what you got to say about that, Mocha?
It's a great song. I think it's a well-rounded song. I enjoyed the lyricism, definitely. And yes, you do stick to your signature. I do want to say that I also liked how you put it up on as you were still continuing in your lyrics. And I think that's a cool little tactic you used to keep people engaged as the song is ending. It's reach. Has a lot of reach. I enjoyed that. Everybody wants to hear a really good song. I'm right there with you. I think that I will give it more as well. Yeah, because there's so much more.
All right. Charlie.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. I'm on a 4. I'm a big fan of that song. I love the lyrics. I feel like it was original, man. Man, you could keep, it's got great replay value. And another thing too is like the structure was great and it didn't go on for too long. And I feel like a lot of people like mess up by doing too much, and I feel like you did just enough, which is like great sometimes, So yeah, a 4, definitely.
Yeah, we appreciate the submission. I definitely will highlight it and spotlight it, so it'll be played on my channel once in a while. You know how I do it, Gino. You know how I do it. But since you're here, Gino, I want you to hear something that Mocha did. And I know it's right down here. She had all the auto-tune in the world for this one. But hey, she did something for the first time. And I'm very proud that she did this, because I believe that she don't need all this. She has a voice, and she did get it mixed. It's pretty good. I want y'all to hear this. And it's a definite vibe for me. It's definitely good, and I do love the way that she came out of her shell and said, enough of writing, let me just put my voice to it. She did use Band Lab and everything like that. So let's hear it for real. Let's hear it, man. I want y'all to hear this.
Oh,
Mocha Mama, putting it down, bro. If I can find it, there it is. Let's go. Hope it's loud enough.
What's it called?
You'll hear it right now. It's gonna tell you right now. Right. Fuck with my time. Fuck with my time. She's like, don't fuck with my shit.
With my time.
Stop fucking with my time. Why you waste my time? Why you waste my time? Clock is ticking through the day, I got this bullshit on my mind. All the stupid shit I hear you say, stop fucking with my time. I got 100 bitches with me and you hasn't got a dime. Tryna sweep me off my feet, stop fucking with my time. They want the cookies but they not gon' get it. Bummy nigga calling up my phone like he gon' get it. He want the truth, but I just feed him lies. I tell his ass to take me shopping, be my alibi. I get the money and the jewelry and I'm looking fly. He wanna keep me, wanna woo me, yet I tell him bye. These bitches hating, see me at the top, it ain't no roof. All of the champagne keep on pouring while they drinking juice. Ayy, flashing lights, flashy cars too. We wouldn't body each other bombing, cause that's what we do. Clock is ticking through the day, I got this bullshit on my mind. All the stupid shit I hear you say, stop fucking with my time. I got 100 bitches with me and you hasn't got a dime. Tryna sweep me off my feet, stop fucking with my time.
It's so relevant right now.
Stop fucking with my time. I wish you would have hit that. I wish you would have put that in there. Was it in there? Was it in there though? I ain't gonna lie, Mocha, man. That was a good first try. I'm not even gonna bullshit. That is a very good, very first song. It could have been very worse. I'm telling you, it could have been so worse, with all kinds of cracks in it, all kinds of bullshit. That shit right there was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And you got enough room for a feature with 3 minutes or 2 minutes, 3 minutes or something. You better start scouting. That's all I can tell you. For real, that and you know you gotta get you know some of that auto tune, but hey, it is what it is. But I like to give that song for my friend. That is a vibe. I'm not even bullshit. Even when it first hits, you know, when that beat comes in, that shit is a vibe. Yeah. So it's a vibey ass song. So yes, I will definitely give that a 4, high up to a 4.5, even though I know it's not done. The only reason because even the lyrics were good. I was like the lyrics was good too. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like he was hard. Yeah, the lyrics is fucking ridiculous. I'm like, when you come up with this shit, man? For real. I give it a 4. What do you think, Charlie? What do you think, Charlie?
So that song's not done yet?
Nah, it's missing. She has a whole fucking a minute, 2 minutes left.
So like, I'm gonna do it. If it's finished, it's a 5 to me because like I'm vibing to it. And the thing about making music too, it's so relevant, it's so relatable. And if you could do that to someone, they become more engaged. So like, I'm over here like, damn, like, why they messing with my time right now? I like that. So finished project would be a 5. Like,
yeah, man.
Running that a couple times.
yeah, man. Because it's vibey from the very beginning. I was like, what the heck? I was like, all right. I like the way. I'm gonna have to put a little bit on her little vocals here that she had at the beginning, bro. Where this come from? On Bad Lab, you hear that vocals right here?
That's a clean.
I like that. Yeah, she had that right there. You definitely did that shit. I know damn well that shit sounded hella nice when you got it mixed. That was really nice, man. I appreciate that, Mocha, man. I'm definitely happy that you got that song out, man. You know what I mean? Just we're gonna go try to see what we can do with that shit for real. All right, people. I'm not doing any more songs here. I'm not.
That's it?
No, we got one more. God damn it. We got Little Gangster. He came through and put a damn song in. Little Gangster put a song in. Little Gangster, Reno Reigns. Let's go. I'll let you mix this shit real quick, man. I'll let you mix that shit.
Little gangster, that's my little gangster. With the gang, she be on the twisted.
Hype them up, y'all. Let's go. Tap that screen. We already at 20K. Let's go beyond. Let's go beyond. Let's go. Share and share.
This is your songs. The outro after this. Submit your songs now while you got a chance, guys. Ox on the screen.
But she never fold. And she tell me everything, but she never told. She don't fuck with fakes and she keep it real. Put shorty on game, now she love the feel. Someone broke her heart, it ain't ever healed. She don't get her feelings involved, cause she know the deal. When it's time to ride, she be riding, ayy. When it's time to slide, she be driving, ayy. We be getting high, we be vibing. We be turning up, shorty can't hear the sirens, ayy. 40 on the waist like a pager, ayy. 40 on the waist, got the laser, ayy. She be getting money, fuck a hater. She's a little thug, yeah, she a little gangster. She ain't got the pole, she gon' hop out with the shorty on go when she pull up hoes and
Got a little Black Rob in there, bro.
someone broke her heart, it ain't ever healed.
Did Charlie get dropped? Yeah. Hey, not a problem, bro. This shit fire, bro.
Little gangster, that's my little gangster. Pull up.
Yeah, keep going. You're not an engineer? You just want feedback? I'm telling you right now, man, that mix ain't bad at all, man. That's enough to go forward. That mix is not bad at all. It definitely can go forward, bro. Yeah, you don't even touch anything. I think that song is solid right now. I just maybe the volume, maybe a little bit of mix and master, just to blend a little bit more. But really, I'm just saying, as is, as I'm hearing through my headphones, that shit sounds good as fuck. You know what I mean? For real, I give it a 4.5. For real, 4.5. I love it. What do you think, Mocha?
I mean, it's one of them ones, you know, I think that it's a vibe. You can hear this anywhere, you know, and in regard to the vibe it's bringing. You can hear this in the club, you know, whether it's a regular club, whether it's a strip club, whether it's your car driving to the club, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's one of those.
Oh, I fuck with this. Hell yeah.
Turning up. You had a great delivery, not too much, and it wasn't too behind, and it kept up with the beat. And I think that, you know, it was a vibe all around. So I give it a
4.5. What you say?
Yes.
A 4.5. So you got a solid 9. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, you charge your phone died? It's all good, Treehouse, man. We appreciate all your help today. Anyway, that was my last song, but you gotta hear this shit, Treehouse, man. Let me get a little bit of it for you. The vocals a little bit low, but if you raise it up a little bit more with the beat a little bit more. Mix and master. Master could be better. You know, no mix needed. It's a master. It's still good enough. Yeah, it only needs a little bit of a master. I think everything is good with that shit. That you can put this out now. It's a vibe. I would definitely follow this wherever you at. So if you got a Spotify that got some shit, yeah, definitely a summer song. If you got some Spotify or something like that, I want to see some more of your music. Come back. Let you guys know tomorrow I have no interviews because I didn't want no interviews. I had a lot of interviews. I didn't want one. Tomorrow is my day off. I will only do music reviews tomorrow. We will be here at 8:30 to 10 o'clock to do music reviews. And then we back on to the review tip on Thursday. Thursday we got B.A. Abad, a 2-hour interview with him. He's an established artist. I'm telling you right now, you want to hear what he got to say. He is an established artist and he's ready to come in here with host DB and talk to him. So we going to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? So, and we got another one coming on, Ashton, coming up on Monday. And then we got Metro 28 coming on the 2nd. And then we got 23 on Friday. We all just doing our thing, and we hoping that we can keep going. But Wednesdays we're gonna have to make sure we have an opening because I do want to get more songs and hear more songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm hope Treehouse come by again. You know, you're always welcome to come up here to be a guest host. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is contact me before. You know how it is, and we get you up here because you're a very good guest host, man. You be doing your thing. You got some good questions, man. I'd love to have you in anytime. You know what I'm saying? So people, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? FYP, y'all get on my nerves. You should came in here because the only thing we missing out this live is you. You know what I'm saying? All right then, people. I am outro, 5th outro, old school style.